Today we're going to talk about this right here, this strange looking guitar-y looking thing. This here is called a Donner Hush I Pro. It's intended to be a travel guitar, something that you would, take with you on a plane or take with you camping or something like that, It does have electronics in it. It's got a bunch of effects. It's got impulse responses in it of acoustic guitars. It was something that I bought and paid for. I found a ton of videos on YouTube about this guitar, but they were mostly from people who Donner had sent them the guitar for free. Now, I'm not saying that they, weren't honest and truthful, but I just thought it might be good to put out there a video about this guitar with a customer who actually bought the thing. So I bought and paid for this thing. You can find these, for the most part, most of these are around $319-ish or more out there on the interweb. I was able to get this for $219 plus tax. It was like $234 with tax. And at the end of this video, I'll tell you how I did that. And I'm not sure how many of these there are left at that price. I'm recording this on June 7th of 2026. So if you are one of the first few people to hear this and you're interested in this guitar, you can get this guitar brand new in the box for $219 plus tax. And no, I'm not selling them. No, I'm just sharing that with you because, well, I thought it was a really good deal. So I thought maybe you might think it was a good deal too. Like I said, a ton of those reviews were from people who did not buy these. They were from people who Donner sent them to them for free. And I do kind of think that does influence what you might or might not say about an instrument. So I'm going to look at this from the point of view of how useful is it to me personally, okay? It's not going to be an unboxing video. There's a ton of those out there. I'm not going to review, all the features. It's got, all these effects and stuff in it. I'm not going to go through all those. I'm not going to talk about, all the different settings and all that kind of thing. I'm mainly going to talk about from a user experience point of view, how does it play? How does it sound? And what does it do for me? Like, why did I buy it, basically? If there's anybody out there who's interested or thinks they're interested in this guitar, it might help you to make a decision. This guitar, when I purchased it, was actually set up pretty well when I got it. It's packaged well. It comes in really good packaging. It was set up well. Now, I've seen some videos online where people had issues with the setup on these guitars. This one here came out of the packaging set up really, really well. Like, it plays well. I mean, it has great action, and yeah, I mean, I got no issues at all. And it stays in tune well. It's got this kind of funky little tuning peg thing. It's kind of like a little Allen wrench that you stick in the top of these tuning peg things here to actually tune it. I thought I was going to hate that, but the truth is, I actually like it. It's got a little magnet thing that kind of holds it in there, and you just stick it in there and pull it back out when you need it. And I mean, it's actually not an issue. I thought that was going to be an issue. I really did. I thought I was going to hate that, but I actually like it. I prefer to keep this top frame piece that typically would go here that kind of, makes it look more like a guitar. It's in the way, in my opinion, it's in the way of these controls, so you can't really see the screen very good because it goes directly across it. And I don't really think it adds anything as far as the playability of it, especially when you got, using the strap. And I will talk about the strap real quick too. This strap is the Donner strap, the one that came with it, and it's actually pretty comfortable. This is actually it's like seatbelt material is what this is, and it works well. I mean, we wear seatbelts quite regularly, and they're not uncomfortable typically, and this is very comfortable to wear. And it's lightweight and small, doesn't take up a lot of space, so I was surprised by that. A simple design, but effective. There we go. The IRs, which is the main reason I bought this thing, The IRs sound really good. I have no idea if they are of the guitars that they hint that they're from. I have no idea because I don't own any of those guitars, so I have no idea. But they do sound good, and they do sound different from one another. So that was my main interest in this instrument, to be able to just have something that I could plug in and go. Once I get to jabbering a little bit, I'm going to run through and play the 8 impulse responses of guitars that come with this, and let you hear them. And I'm not going to, there's no processing or nothing on them or nothing like that. So it's just going to be just right straight from the guitar, right straight into the DAW. So you can hear what they sound like. I think they sound good. Now, I did have to play around with some of the levels and whatnot in here. Not all of these are at the same volume level, would be how I would say it. So you do have to kind of play around with each one of them, and it will actually distort if it's turned up too high. So anyway, I had to adjust some of them, but it allows you to do that per preset, and I think there's 18 presets in here. Currently, I'm only really just using 8. And you can add all the reverbs and all the modulation effects and all that stuff to them if you want to. Basically, I mainly use this in order to record a nice sounding acoustic or acoustics, because you can do multiple. I just grab it, plug it in, check the tuning, pick an IR, and just go. So for me, that's the goal of this instrument. And, the benefit of that for me is that I don't have to set up a microphone and do all of the stuff that you have to do whenever you want to record an acoustic instrument. And I get, 90%, maybe more, really. I would say it's pretty realistic sounding. And I've overwritten all the factory presets that were in here. To me, the factory presets are kind of like over the top. They got too much on them. I'm using this the way that I just want an acoustic guitar, that's all. But I don't want to have to mic it up and do all the stuff that you got to do in order to record an acoustic guitar. So this, and I don't like the sound of just a straight piezo pickup. So this answers all those questions, and for a really good value. So for that reason, I think it seems like it's, for me, is working out good. At this point, I'm going to just start playing the 8 impulse responses, the 8 different acoustic guitar models that are in here. Here we go. Okay, looks like we got signal. So this one is impulse response number 1. This one here is impulse response number 2. Impulse response number 3. Impulse response number 4. Impulse response number 5. And number 6. And number 7. And number 8. That is my review of the Donner Hush-I Pro. Now I'm going to tell you how to get this guitar for that $219 price. I'll put that on the screen right now for you. Okay, so this here is the Donner Hush Eye Pro travel guitar that I purchased off of eBay. It says they have more than 10 of these available. Don't know how many more than 10 they have. It was $219.99, no shipping, plus tax. It came out to like $234 and some change. Mine actually shipped from California. It was brand new in the box. It's a good deal, so I hope somebody is able to snag a few of them.